I've just been to the Irish bar and I feel a bit Irish now. So I'm on my way now, I'm on my way. I don't know how long I'm gonna speak Irish for. So I've had my half and I almost finished a pint. So I got what it is now, a cheeky monkey, mate, cheeky monkey. Listen to the cheeky monkey. So what has happened now is I got my coffee mug. I got my coffee mug and I poured the Guinness in the coffee mug. So I took it out with me. So now I've got Guinness in my flask. Guinness in my flask. So I'm on my way up this hill. I'm going to go up this hill now. Apparently Tweedledee and Tweedledum are up here. So I'm going to find how I'm going to find out how far I can go talking this Irish accent. So that brings out the Irish in me sometimes, you know. When I'm walking up the hill and I got the pint of Guinness in my hand, I start speaking Irish. So all of you people from Ireland will probably understand what I'm saying. So I don't know which way I go. So I might find, I might find some locals. Christ, crazy seagulls. So I don't know which way to go. Do I go that way? Right, I need to find a local. Right, I can't go down there. There's no entry. So let me find out where to go. So apparently it's near a coffee shop. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. So there's a church. There's a church. So I'm thinking go towards what I'll do now, I'll break the law. Let's break the law. I put the law in the low one. So what I'm going to do now is going to go up this hill. It says no entry. I think it's alright for pedestrians though. So what I'm going to do now is find a local and find my way to Tweedledee and Tweedledum. So I want to thank you again for tuning in this morning, this afternoon, this evening. So here's a guy now walking down the road. He's got his hands behind his back. It looks like he's going to fall over. How you doing, fella? See? Doesn't have a care in the world, does he? Looks like he's just had a few pints of Guinness and he's on his way home. He probably end up rolling down the hill. So let's ask these young ladies now. And I try not to do my little Irish accent. Look, here comes the tram line. On the tram line here. Morning, afternoon, good evening. I'm looking for Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Where are you going?
I've just come from the Irish bar. I've started talking Irish.
Oh, I see.
So every time I go to the Irish bar, I come Irish. So I'm on my way to find Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
There you go.
Apparently they're up here. Well, try not to get run over as well. Hey, up there, beep beep. Right. This is the Great Orme train line. Right. I'm on my way home here now. Apparently there's a fish and chip shop. It's Old Road. Old Road. So I don't know what number these Tweedledees and Tweedledums are. Alright, sir. I've just got the Irish bar, so I'm talking Irish. Got some Guinness in my flask. Right. Catch you later. I'm on my way to find them Tweedledees and Tweedledum. Oh, King's Head. All right, I'll find him. Thank you, sir. I will. I'll pour some over his head. Okay, there's a tram line here now. Here comes the pub, King's Head. So let me see now. This is the tram line apparently. You okay? Right, tram line. Do we actually follow the tram line? If I'm going to follow the tram line, trams today. So this says no entry here. So I'm just wondering if they're actually up here. I'm so glad I had some Guinness. Right. So this is new environment for me. I'm normally walking down the other way. Right. Don't know which way is safer. So which way do you walk when you're actually walking up the hill? Is it left or right? The problem is it's getting higher. I wasn't expecting to go high. Scared of heights, you know. A few pints of Guinness might be sufficient. So I don't know if this is the way to Tipperary. Don't know what the signal is like up here. Hello, Wayne's World International. I was just talking about you. Unlimited. I said I thought I'm on my track around Clendidno, and I've just come out of the Irish bar. So it's good to see you. So I've been talking about you. Just realised how high this is. So apparently I'm on my way to find Tweedledee and Tweedledum. So apparently I'm a little bit scared of heights. So I don't know if I'm able to go any higher. I just realised how high I am now. So I might turn back and chicken out. It's not like going up, it's coming down. So I might change my mind. Ooh, right. So this is the height. Just realised how high it is. I'm scared of heights. So I might change my mind. So I've had a pint of Guinness, and I thought the pint of Guinness might get me up here. So I just thought, well, just realised how high it is now. So I might try and get my breath back down and walk back down. Whew, head in the clouds. Aye. So thank you very much. Maybe just walk back down before I realise how high I'm going. Here's a dog walker. I might walk that back down behind him. It's alright for these young guns. I just realised how high it is. Yeah, so thinking, because what it is, I'm scared of heights. Yeah. And I just looked behind me and I thought, oh, I'm not going any further.
Oh, I'm not going further. It goes further up. Believe you me.
I know. I'm after Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Right.
So I'm just wondering if they're up there.
Oh dear.
Yes, what it is, I'm on the trail of the, what's his name? Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, right.
So if I walk behind you, I'll be perfectly safe,
Yeah,
won't I?
then you walk behind us, yeah. That's
Yeah. So
yeah. It's a little bit steep. We didn't see any signs, I must admit, for any.
yeah, because apparently they were saying you walk past the pub and they're actually.
The pub's at the bottom here, isn't it?
Yeah, so I'm just wondering if they're actually behind or the side of the pub.
Yeah, I think there's roads that go different ways.
Yeah.
I mean, that one takes you to the top of the arm, basically. But this is
Yeah, because
steep,
I've actually physically walked up the arm once, and then I thought I'm not doing it again. Because the first time I did the arm, somebody said, what you do, you stick to the path, and you stick to the side of the wall. And then I'm thinking, so the wall is getting smaller, and the edge is getting nearer. And then I thought, no, I'm not doing that again.
Silly as it sounds, I'll tell you what, and we've just done it, and the nicest way is to go to the other side, you know, the other beach.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then if you walk up that, instead of going up that way, you walk up right, and it's a nice gentle climb.
Yeah, I think I've actually walked back. I've actually walked down that way before.
Like you've just said, you get to a car park,
Yeah,
and you can walk up the middle.
yeah,
And
yeah.
there is a wall, but you can stay by the side of the wall.
So then the idea is, I'm thinking I'm not going up this way again. Yeah.
Hello.
Right.
Okay, you're nearly there.
I'm feeling a lot safer now. So chickened out. Chickened out. I went up there and I thought it's too high for me. Yeah, I know what it was. I was going straight up there, and then I was like, I got a bit of a head for heights. I thought, oh, because I was after Tweedledee and Tweedledum. So I thought, because I'm doing the what's his name trail for the Alice in Wonderland. So apparently Alice in Wonderland. Oh yeah, that's cheating. Right, -1. Yeah, so Tweedledee and Tweedledum are actually physically up. So I thought, right, checking out, walk down the way. Physically walk down the steep bend. Didn't realise how steep it was. So I thought, I'm not talking. Next time I do it, I'll probably have a few more Pints to do this. So I'm above sea level at the moment, and there's a pretty good view over here, and the sun's come out. So what I'm going to do now is actually physically walk back down the hill. This is the only way around, I think. So let me have a look. Some cheeky seagulls. So if you're actually still watching there, Wayne, I actually physically got up the hill halfway up, and I thought, oh no, I'm not going up any further. So I'm on my way back down. So I'm not too sure if they're actually on this road, Tweedledee and Tweedledum. So as you say, got halfway up that hill. Might actually physically get a tram next time and actually take the tram up. So, Tweedledee and Tweedledum. What I'll do next time, or when I get home, when I get back to the hotel, I'll actually physically Google it and find out where they are. And then the problem is I don't want to take a screenshot and say I went to see them. Yeah, apparently that's a post. There, the idea is to go find them and then pour Guinness over their heads. Yeah, so I've still got the Guinness in my actual. Let me see. Right, got the Guinness in here. So the idea now is walk back downhill, and so I found Alice, I found the rabbit, I found the what's his face, the Mad Hatter. Tell you what, these batteries don't last very long, do they? When you're actually recording and live streaming, you gotta keep it plugged in. So what I'll do now is physically plug it back in, and then I'm on my way back down the hill, and I'm not getting hang on, that's the wrong one. A pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. So I actually physically almost went to the top of the hill. As you say, the song goes. There you go. Right, there'll be a hint of coffee in here as well. Guinness. With a hint of coffee. Don't try this at home, boys and girls. If you're actually physically scared of heights, I will not try it that way. I think years ago, I actually went down that way, and I didn't realise how steep it was. So, Tweedledee and Tweedledum. So that's my next adventure, to actually find the little suckers. So apparently, according to locals, there is 2 Alice's. So there's before she became tall. So the question was, when she actually drank, did it make her tall? I think it did. According to the actual statue of Alice at the train station, she drank something and she became tall. So, right, I'm on my way down the hill, and I'm not too sure which street it is, because sat nav says no. I hate to actually live up here if it's, like if you're scared of heights and you actually physically live up here. You gotta have a head for heights. So it's a steady decline down the hill, and apparently I'll have to just Google Tweedledee and Tweedledum. There's a nice view up here though. Can't deny a good view. So where I am, there is a place called Hilltop, and it's also fox covered. So this, I believe, I'm walking past a Christian church, and it's in Welsh. So you've got a word in Welsh, and then it says exceeded your expectations. So there you go. I think it looks like a primary school. So I'm walking past the primary school now. So what I'm gonna do now is find my way back, because I think it's the wrong way round, or I'm not too sure. So I'm not walking back through town. I'm walking down a steady hill, steady path, and I think I'm actually back on the road where I first encountered the Cheshire Cat. So trying to find my way round. So there is a sign. for those people who know Welsh would understand what that's saying. Right, trying to find or locate where I am. I'm in as you say, a cul-de-sac area of the town. So what I'm going to do is walk this way and see where it leads. So, Irish bar, had my half a Guinness, and it was, I think it was 260 or 280. So half a Guinness is 280. A pint is £5.30. So I thought, I'm on holiday, why not have a pint, have two, third one, no, unless I am drinking also orange juice. Right, I think I am finding my way back into the town centre. So I chickened out, looking for Tweedledee and Tweedledum. So I don't know if I actually physically went to find them and I went down the wrong street. So I was assuming if you follow the tram line, you'll actually bump into them. So knowing me, it's probably the way I was going, follow the tram line. Yeah, so what I'm going to do now is going to go back to the hotel, Google search Tweedledee and Tweedledum. So if you're actually physically watching me, just Google Tweedledee, Tweedledum, Inclanded. No. I want to know if you do find them, drop me a comment in the chat and tell me what number they are, because all these numbers of all these characters in the trail of Alice in Wonderland doesn't seem to be making any sense. So I think where I am now, down that way, is the main road where I actually ended up finding the Queen. So I don't know if I actually continue on this path. I may just bump into Tweedledee and Tweedledum. I want to make sure I don't actually end up walking past them without going that extra mile uphill. So I don't know if anybody's actually physically watching and listening. Let me see. Ooh, it's a nice walk out anyway. So it's become a beautiful day in the afternoon. Beautiful day in the neighbourhood. A beautiful day in the neighbourhood. So just drinking some Guinness out of my flask. Right, back on the track, finding my next location. So Tweedledee and Tweedledum are out of sight, out of mind. So there's an email. I think that's from Liz. So if you are watching, welcome, and thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing, and thank you for sharing. So this is just a random live stream on the trail of Alice in Wonderland's statues in and around suspended now. So I might just point the camera to the direction I'm going, and I'll see you in a bit. Somebody actually said they're actually physically near a cafe. Oh, right, I'm actually back where I originally started before I went up the hill. Just walking past the church, almost the church. There's the church. Right, I need to find out what the church is called so I can let you know. Fun centre, daycare, and then there's a hotel called the Orme Court. Right, let me see if it's worth. Is it worth going back up, or do I actually physically go back down? Tweedledee and Tweedledum. You'll have to wait another day. So I'm actually back at the opposite the Irish club now. So I'm going. It's called going back down. And then, yeah, back down to the Irish club. Not going back in the Irish club. So I don't want to go back in and go, oh, I come down, got halfway up. It's like, right, there is a question that I might actually ask and say, do I follow the tram line to Tweedledee and Tweedledum? Anyway, drop a question. There's a guy who's dropped something online on YouTube, and he's asking about any YouTube questions. Drop them in the chat, or when I go live, we'll answer the questions. So I'm thinking this guy is known to actually answer the question. So I'm walking past a pub that I used to go into on a regular basis. So I'm just wondering if it's reopened. This is called Fountains. This is opposite the Irish club. Yeah, so it's called Fountains. Yeah, so you've got Coffee Cake Cycle Fitness. Just randomly shouting shop names. Work and Roll Thai Bar. Interested in Thai bars. You got the Looking Glass, which is actually an ice cream parlour. And then you got the old opposite that is love to eat recommendations. So, right, I think I'm on my way back to the hotel now. So, do want to thank you very much for tuning in this afternoon, this evening, this morning, wherever you are in the world. I know there's a few of you that watch on a regular basis. Let's try not to get run over. I know some of them will stop. Woo. Right, back in familiar. I might actually sneak into Sainsbury's. Well, thanks for tuning in, boys and girls, and I'll see you later, alligators and a wild crocodile. And thanks again, Wayne International.